Hi, how's everybody doing? Hello. Excuse me, Mowgli. I'm sorry. I made him get up. He's not happy. How's everybody doing today? Hi. Hello. I'm chilling after many, many snow days in Nashville. How are you guys doing? Can you guys hear that? Mowgli chugging. Hi, guys. How's the weather in Scotland? Mowgli, that's enough. Hi, everybody. We got England in the house. Netherlands. Hi, Mom. New York, Alabama, Texas, Spain, London, Paris, Quebec, Netherlands, Brazil, Florida, Indiana, Seattle, Los Angeles, Maine. Wow, so many people from all over the world here. That's so amazing. All right, Brazil representing. I could go on and on and on reading all of the areas you guys are in. This is amazing. It's been a while since we've done a live stream, so I'm happy to see you guys. Sorry, we took a little bit of a break from the live streams for the holidays. I hope you guys all had wonderful holidays with your families. We were traveling and doing our thing, and now we're home. And it pretty much as soon as we had a trip in Las Vegas, we played a show in Las Vegas, and pretty much as soon as we got back, it was snowing and icing, and so we got stuck in our house for a while. Yes, we survived. We're holding up great. We were very lucky. We didn't lose power at all, so very lucky. Pretty much everybody we know lost power. Some people still don't even have their power back yet, so that's insane. Everyone is up and about. Michael's upstairs. Cal is at the studio. Oh, thank you. Thank you for complimenting me on my comment responses. What are you gonna do? You know, some people just don't get it, but that's okay. It's not really okay, but I want to come to Seattle. That's like it's on my bucket list is to go to Seattle. I want to go there so bad. Thank you. My CSX sweatshirt. So is my dad's sweatshirt. And I love it very much. It's my favorite sweatshirt for obvious reasons. Yeah, we lost power because of the ice. Nashville was not expected to get as much ice as we did. It was supposed to be just a bunch of snow. But we ended up getting a lot of ice, and that weighs down the power lines, brings trees over, all that. So it's been insane. Nashville's also like not prepared for winter weather at all. That's really funny. Yeah, we do. We make a lot of our own original music. So, hi.
Are you getting my pins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, I'll say what's up.
Look who it is, everybody.
Came
Look
down
who
to say
made
what's
it.
up. Repping the drug rug and the bricklayer 500.
Yeah. Everybody say hi to Michael.
Yo, it's still kind of snow days here, so I'm breaking stuff.
Oh,
Not really.
Ringo.
He's not broken. He's still good. Destructive. Okay, I just
Hi.
want to make sure you're
Yeah, no, I just wasn't paying attention.
No, you're
That's
good.
actually my bad.
Okay.
I was just reading.
Aloha. I'm out of here. I was just making sure we're good.
Everyone say bye, Mike. You're good. The male backup vocal from Crazy. I'm sorry, I'm gonna read some of these questions here. I actually don't remember. I think I did all the background vocals on that, but if there is a male background vocal, that's so long ago. So if there is a male background vocal, then that would probably be Cal. But I really don't think, I don't know if he did any of those. I think I did them. Mike is my tech support. He's my man. He's our moderator today. So nobody say anything mean in the comments. He's watching you. Also, you know, I don't want to jinx anything, but we're doing okay when it comes to the situation. We tried to make some changes, and so far they seem to be working when it comes to the tech. So let's hope it stays that way. I don't do male vocals. I just mean range-wise. I actually have a pretty wide, like, lower range. But again, that was like so long ago. I would have to ask Cal. Cal would remember. Thank you. The last cover is really good. I love, what did it say? I love that you've been embracing the harmonica. I have been, guys. I have been embracing it. It's been really fun, actually. I don't know. Like I think it's similar to like using your voice, you know, like a wind instrument, you're using your breath. And like when you sing, there's a lot of breath technique that goes in with singing. So harmonica feels kind of similar, but it's cool to be able to play an instrument with my bandmates, you know, like an actual physical instrument other than my own body. And we played it live for the first time about a week ago, and it was so fun. It was so fun to be up there playing something. I loved it. Michael needs me to sign some CDs. Do you guys mind if I do that while I'm sitting here with you? My favorite band and singer. Well, I love the Beatles as a favorite band, I would say. That's definitely my favorite. Favorite singer. You know, that's like a really hard question, but if I were to pick someone that's like my favorite singer, just like ever, who would I choose? I love Michael Jackson. I think he's incredible and talented. Look, love Michael Jackson and also Hayley Williams. I think she's incredible, and I've learned so much from her growing up. Just loving Paramore, her solo stuff, everything. She's amazing. Yeah, you might get a signature in the chat. Right now, you might be sitting in this chat and one of these CDs might be going to you. I don't know who. Oh, something about, are you talking about the record player? I'm going to be so for real. I don't know very much about this. I do know that this is a very beautiful vintage turntable that Cal's parents have generously set up for us. I don't know if that's what you're referring to as our record setup, but I'm not the girl for the questions about audio stuff. Cal is our audio expert. Michael also knows a great deal about it. Mike records all of his own guitars, and Cal, you know, he produces everything. He records me. He mixes our stuff. I mean, he's all over the place when it comes to that stuff. So I don't know, guys. Some of these questions in here are funny. Y'all are feeling cheeky today. If you want a CD signed and you want a picture of us and the band, we have all of that on our merch website. So that is www.imy2shop.com. You can find all of our stuff there. You can find posters, you can find CDs, everything. And we make them here in our living room, as you can see. Michael is our merch guy. He does all the merch. He's amazing. We thank Michael for his service because it's a lot of hard work. So yeah, if you want something like that, you can check out the website. What do you all like to do outside of music? Well, I personally, I like yoga and fitness, things like that. I love trying a bunch of random little hobbies. I don't really have like one sole hobby these days other than like I love to thrift. That's really fun. I just love like a treasure hunt. And I love to hang out with my dog, hang out with my friends. I like to dance. Stuff like that, mostly creative things. Michael, he makes shoes. Don't know if you guys know that. I'm going to plug Sticky Murphy Customs, which is his shoe company. Definitely check them out on social media, all that stuff if you're into that. But yeah, he like makes shoes and he does a lot of, I always forget what it's called. It's not a cobbler. Michael, I forget. But anyway, so yeah. Wow. No. Q9S. Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. Oh my God. That's incredibly generous of you. Wow. Thank you so much. And you guys get us through hard times too. I hope you know that. So I love you. Thank you. Yeah. And then Cal he loves fitness. Like he's got to go to the gym like every day. He loves to run, bike. Yeah. And I mean, we love to play our instruments, obviously, too. Did Mowgli get on okay with all the cold weather? You know, he loves snow. As soon as I let him out and it was snowing, he was running around, prancing, having a great time. But then when the ice came along, it was really hard because I don't think he really he's never seen ice like that in his life. So I just don't think he understood what he was supposed to do. So I would take him out and he would just be slipping and sliding everywhere, like trying to, oh, poor guy, trying to just go to the bathroom. Like it was such a struggle. But he is doing okay at this point. He also, well, I don't need to share all that. But anyway, yes, he's okay. But when there's snow, like he loves snow. He loves it. He loves rolling in it, digging in it, eating it. Like he's insane. Very cute. But this ice, not his vibe. I don't think he likes the ice. So. He's looking at me like, "Are you talking about me, Mom?" What's next for you guys? Tour and song suggestions. Okay. Well, guys, I do need to tell you something. So we are moving our studio, or moving in general. Everything is going to change. This is very exciting news. So this is like part of why a lot has been just sort of been incubated for a minute, and why maybe you feel like you haven't seen as much of us as normal. We obviously are still posting regularly on YouTube, but I know on social media we've been a little quiet. But we have been working out of a temporary studio situation for the time being, ever since we left the basement. It's been amazing. It's been incredible. And it's allowed us to continue working and giving you guys high quality content. And as you know, we've been filming here in this living room. which we will continue doing for a while. But we are finally moving into like a real deal official studio. I'm so excited about it. We get to design it, curate it, and do whatever we want in there. And I'm just very excited for this new journey for us. So yeah, it's really big, guys. Like it's very big for our personal lives, very big for the band itself. We worked out of the basement for a very long time. We did not like own that or anything. We had been just lucky enough to have the opportunity to work there. But this studio is going to be ours. So it's very exciting. And I'm so stoked for everything that's going to come out of the studio. Like I can't wait to create this really lovely place where we can just be inspired and create anytime we want. And it's going to be very cool. So I will be sharing a lot of that with you guys as it blossoms. I will be sharing a lot about it. So keep your eyes peeled. That is happening very soon. Is music forever your dream? Yes. Music makes the world go round, in my opinion. So, yeah, music is everything. It's like the one language we all understand. And I always wanted to be in performance arts. Like I've always been very artistic growing up. Um, always been very enamored by musical artists. So it's definitely my forever dream. I think it is for all of us. I think we all intend, like, I don't know, when you're a musician, it's kind of like a way of life. Like it's how you breathe, like it's how you exist, it's how you know, get rid of trapped emotions and stuff. So I think no matter what ever happens, no matter what, music will always be a huge part of each of our lives. So I will share what the studio is going to look like. Don't worry. We just haven't moved in yet. So as we're putting it together and building it and all of that, I'll show you guys. I'll give you some I'll give you a peek into what the temporary studio has been like as well. So you'll see all of it. You'll get the full scoop on it. I'll show you what the temporary studio has been, and I'll show you what the new studio is going to be. So I'm very excited to share it with you. It's going to be fun, and you're going to see a lot more of us. This has just been like a long time coming, and we've been doing a lot of preparing. With our original music, with the studio situation, everything, we just kind of, I think once we realized that we would be leaving the basement, we took a step back and kind of zoomed out. And I don't know, we just wanted to like reevaluate, like, what's the next step here? What do we commit to at this point? And I'm really excited for what's to come. So I hope you guys are too. I'm going to bring you along. Have you ever been to Europe, London, or Ireland? Have you ever performed there? So yes, we've been to Europe. We lived in Germany for a period of time and performed a lot there. And we've been to like Italy and areas like that. But I've never really actually been to London or Ireland. Would love to go. It's on my bucket list as well. I've got a very long list of places I want to go. And we've never performed there. So I would love to. I will say this about my performances that I've had abroad. I've performed in like Turkey and Germany, and Brazil. I love going abroad to perform because everybody like I do think all of us love and appreciate music no matter where we're from, but the audience is just like different. The reactions to live music is different in different places. Um, and it's super interesting, and like in Brazil everybody's really into it. Like I can just tell like live music is a way of life for Brazilians. In Germany they like really listen really intently. So I would love to know what my London and Ireland friends are like as an audience member. I would love to do that, and I would love to see shows as well in those places. So I did say Turkey. Yes, I did. Yeah. We performed in Turkey. Very cool. But yeah, it's not a joke. Yeah. I love Turkey, first of all. I just want to say that Turkey is beautiful. Food is so good. Amazing experience. Probably the most beautiful place I've ever been, if I'm like really thinking about it. There are a few places that might rival it, but and like also when you get into the Mediterranean Sea and like you kind of float because there's so much salt in it, like I want to go back. Yeah, it's different in each country. It's so different. Like it's just people receive it differently. It's very interesting. It's cool. You just like don't know what you're gonna walk into. It's amazing. Oh, yes. What do we have in here? Are you talking about and top of the George Harrison? No, that is Taj Mahal. But it does look kind of like the Wildflowers album cover. You're right. But it's Taj Mahal up there. We've got a pretty good crew. Cal and I just recently listened to the Taj Mahal album, so that's why it's up there. But we have, sorry, it's backwards, so it's hard for me. Bob Weir, may he rest in peace. As you know, we're huge Grateful Dead fans, so we're heartbroken still. We've got Janis Joplin up there, George, Taj Mahal, Jimi Hendrix, Michael Jackson, John Lennon, Bob Marley. It's a really good spread, I'd say. A Jimi Hendrix cover. Michael, that's on you, buddy. That's on you. Freddie Mercury should be up there. We do have some Queen, but we only had a limited amount of spaces, so this is what we chose. But I'll keep that in mind. Maybe next time we'll have a Queen album up there for you. I don't really have any beauty secrets, but that's so sweet. But stop. That is so sweet. You're getting married. I'm getting married in September. Your Truly Madly Deeply cover is going to be me and my first wife's dance, or my wife's first dance. My first one. Guys. Okay. I can't with myself. Okay. That is so amazing. And that is so sweet. Because we actually recorded that cover for one of our dear friends who was getting married. And sometimes for our friends, we'll record songs for them, our close friends. So we recorded that one for them. And that makes me so happy that it's special to you too. That is so cute. That's so cute. I'm honored. I'm honored. So honored. That is so cool. Ugh, I love. 70s psychedelic Turkish music. No, but I'm intrigued. I don't know. Have you tried to speak another language? Well, my mom is German, so I know like bits and pieces of German. And when I lived in Germany, I did start to pick it up pretty well. But I so wish I would have stuck with it because like when you live in a place for a while and everybody's speaking a language around you, you start to like pick up things and like understand certain things. They do speak incredibly fast though. So it was like pretty challenging understanding people, but I had conversational abilities, I guess, somewhat. Um, I wish I would have like stuck with it and I would have just continued to study the language. But it's hard. But I will say because my mom's German and like growing up, I would hear her like on the phone speaking German, and she said there were certain little things that she said to me and my brother in German all the time. I did have the pronunciation down, like I can do the h and all that, but I I don't know. Br- Portuguese is really hard. I took Spanish in high school, so that was kind of hard for me because there's some similarities between Portuguese and Spanish, but they're also so different at the same time. I really wish I could speak another language, and honestly, maybe that's something I'll get into this year. I don't know, but yes, my name is spelled incorrectly. I know it's spelled the American way. My dad spelled it, not my mom. But what are you gonna do? um, have you done any? First of all, thank you, Keaton Carr. Thank you. Love ya. Thank you so much. Have you done any of your dad's favorite songs? Yeah, of course. Let's see. Um, there are a few songs that like he really loved that we've done. Like we did a Three Doors Down cover earlier this year. That was a song that he really loved. Like I just remember listening that with him a lot. He loved like what they call butthole rock. Um, so we've done that. I know there's a few covers we've done that I can't think of like right off the bat. We did do a song called "The Best Day" by Taylor Swift that where I'm playing guitar. Um, and that is a song that I played at his memorial service. He and I loved that song. It was like our little thing. And so yeah, I've done a few songs that were his fave that remind me of him a lot. Sometimes it's kind of hard for me to do though, because I really try to, as you guys know, when we're filming these covers, I really try to get into the emotion of it. And sometimes doing like his favorite songs make me really sad. So how do you pronounce the band's name? IMY2. It's an acronym. It's an acronym for I Miss You Too. Your voice would sound amazing on a drum and bass track. What other styles of music do you like, and what is your guilty pleasure? Thank you. Well, what other styles of music? I'm really like into like jam band stuff right now. I love like soft rock, singer-songwriter stuff, folky stuff, and jam band stuff. Like that's really my sweet spot. But I also I my guilty pleasure is probably like 80s music. I love 80s music. I think it's because I was raised by 80s babies. So I just like I don't know, it's like nostalgic to me. I also down here, I'll show you all of this here is like my personal collection. And a lot of these records were actually my mom's and my oma's. And I never got to meet my oma. So I have a lot of records in there that she loved. And I can tell she loved because you can tell she played the crap out of them. So there's like some Elvis in here. I really like turning on the Elvis albums from time to time. ABBA, love ABBA. Also one of my mom's favorites, Bonnie M is in there. That was my oma and my mom loves that one. And I've got a lot of her like 80s records in here. So there's a lot of Madonna. My mom loved Duran Duran. We've got Culture Club in there. So I'd say that's like my guilty pleasure, probably. Thank you, Leroy Brown. You're so nice. Thank you. 1 Year of Love by Queen. Oh, that's sweet. Yes, Oma is Dutch. My Oma was German. 1 Year of Love. Do I know that song? I don't know if I know that one. Let me see what album that is off of because I love Love of My Life by Queen, but I will definitely. Oh, this is like okay. Oh, it's from the A Kind of Magic studio album from 86. That's probably why I don't know it, to be honest. I will check it out after this, though, for sure. We don't typically like do requests. I mean, I wouldn't say like requesting songs, commenting a song you would want to hear is like I read those, I see those, and sometimes we'll end up doing a song that um, I've seen requested many times, because by different people. Because then I'm like, okay, well, like there's a lot of people looking for this cover. Like maybe we should try it out. Maybe they're onto something. But honestly, I'm gonna be so for real. Like typically we don't really take requests, and that's just because like there's a lot that goes into picking a cover for us. You know, there's certain things that maybe I'm not capable of with my voice, or we don't feel comfortable doing because there are certain production pieces that feel very important to the song itself. So and like we feel like we can't pull it off, and we're like, well, you can't not have that part. And you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? So anyway, so typically we don't really take requests. However, I don't want to discourage you guys. You can absolutely still comment songs that you'd like to hear, and it doesn't mean I won't notice. I will. I read all the comments. So, yeah. Any thoughts on AI use in music? I'm okay with some cover remixes as long as they give full credit to the original. Guys, I'm an AI hater. I'm an AI hater. I'm sorry. I'm a hater. I don't think it belongs in music at all, period. I just don't think that I don't think that it belongs in a place where the entire point is to express human emotions and to talk about the human condition. Like I personally don't need to hear a song written by a robot because well, written by AI. The other day I said that to my bandmates and they were like, "Well, AI is not a robot." But I personally don't want to listen to music written by something synthetic because for me, like music is all about people writing about their experiences, and everything's being like the instruments are being played from the soul, from their heart, from their very real beating heart. And so, yeah, I'm an AI hater through and through. I don't think it has any place in music. Um, and, you know, we're already getting so many emails about AI and like people wanting our materials to train AI. It's very frustrating, honestly, because basically they're just asking to utilize my voice and take it to create something new entirely. And I think it's dangerous. I think that there should be a lot of um, I do think there need to be guardrails. I think there needs to be laws put in place to protect people because I don't think, you know, you could say, yeah, sure, use my voice to train this AI, and then they use it for the wrong things and make it appear that you said things or sang things or did things you didn't do. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I also think it's incredibly dangerous for other industries as well. Um, I think that they should not release AI to the open, just to the public, without putting laws in place. I just don't think that they cared enough to do so. And it's really sad because it already is affecting people in so many ways. And listen, I'm not going to go on and on and on about it. I could really go into it. Maybe that's a conversation for another day. But I also want to say, because I see this comment, not only is AI shit, but the amount of water it wastes as well. Yeah, absolutely. It's also terrible for the environment. It's terrible for our beautiful Mother Earth, who I don't agree with it. I think it makes me sad. Okay, it makes me sad. Anyway, moving on. Your album Things I Should Have Said was awesome. All songs are really good to sing along. Love Moschery. I wonder if you had any record deal proposals. I wish IMY2 gets big. Greetings from Brazil. Love you, Brazil. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you for the love on that album. I am so proud of that album. I love that album. I think every song on it I love it. Okay. I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of the artwork and everything that Michael and I put together, the photos, everything. I love that album. And I love Moschery. I love that you love that song. My friends love that song, and they always have that on the playlist when we're having house parties. Record deal proposals. I mean, not necessarily. It's rough out here to be an independent artist. these days, the record label industry, major record labels and everything, that relationship is shifting a lot. So I hope for IMY2 to be big as well. Believe me, I do. But there are a lot of reasons to remain independent until you have enough leverage. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Atana Juska, I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Thank you so much. Do you consider covering Alphaville Forever Young? Maybe. Maybe. That could be a good one, couldn't it? That would be cute. That would be good. Maybe. I love that song. Maybe. 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 Anyway. Have you ever been lawsuited? No, because what we're doing with covering music is not a crime. You just have to make sure you give credit where credit's due, and you have to share your publishing rights, and then that's how. I know we've had this conversation so many times in these lives, but so many people come at us and say things like that, but I'm not going to sit here and give you a music business lesson, okay? But you can look it up. But no, we've never been lawsuited. Yeah. Can you tell me a little about how your song "You're So My Girl" came about? Yes, that is about my real life. So, yeah, it's just about a situation, a ship-ish thing that I went through, and I went through a bit of limerence with it. If you guys know what limerence is. And yeah, I mean, I was very infatuated with this beautiful person, and it just didn't work out. And it wasn't really for any, like, I fleshed it out a little in the song, but it wasn't necessarily anything she or I did. It was just that the timing was all wrong. And it was hard for me because I was happy for her for moving on and building a life for herself, but I also felt like it should have been us because just life got in the way. That was really what it was. Life got in the way. And yeah, it was a very sad time in my life, but I'm very proud of the song that came out of it. It's very honest and very true to how I felt in those moments. And not necessarily that I possessed her or that it was like my right or anything. It was just like, it's more about the idea of like, wait, that was supposed to be me. That was supposed to be us. It's more about that. And I think we've all kind of felt that longing before. Yes, limerence. It's really hard. If you've ever experienced limerence, which most of us have, we just like don't typically know that that's what it is. Limerence is very hard. It's really difficult to go through. It seems to me that the band is from near Nashville, but you prefer rock to country music. Is that correct, or does the band also like country music? Yeah, we're not from Nashville. The boys are from Pittsburgh, and I'm from Virginia. So I grew up on a lot of country music, but also rock music. They grew up on a lot of classic rock and like jam band stuff. I wouldn't say we don't like we do like country music, and we spent a lot of time when we first met. We spent a lot of time playing on Broadway, playing a lot of country music against our will. But I love country music. They love country music. And we don't really like the new current country as much as like the older traditional country. That's more what we like folk and country-ish area, that stuff. But yes, we also do love country music. And we love rock music. I mean, honestly, I don't think we have anything against any genre, like I love all kinds of music. Could you cover a Sublime song? We actually have. We did Wrong Way, I believe. But maybe we should do another one. When we play live, we play two Sublime songs. So, and neither of those have we made a cover of, so maybe we should. Blue-haired girl. Crimson and Clover. I like that song. That's really good. That's a good request. See, there's no harm in requesting because you never know. You might convince me. But then I have to convince the boys, so we'll see. It could pass the test. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Love you. Be safe out there in the world. Manhattan Transfers. I don't know what that is. Is that a band? Chrissy, thank you. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you're staying warm. I'm sure Wisconsin is insanely cold right now, so I can only imagine. But thank you for the love. What is a normal day like in your life? Well, we're kind of all over the place. Being self-employed is fun because when you're self-employed, you make your own schedule. So, but I would say a normal day, I'm usually, I'll tell you what my normal day is. I'm probably wake up around 9:30, 10 o'clock. I come down, I let the dog out. I make a coffee, make my breakfast, eat my breakfast. I probably then get ready, go to the gym. And then I probably come home and record with Cal. That's most likely what I'm doing. And then probably doing odds and ends things. It just depends. I mean, maybe I'm doing social media stuff or editing videos and photos. Maybe I have to wake up and film that day, and then my day is completely different. So yeah, it's kind of just every week is different for us. It just depends on what's going on. What are we making? What content are we under the gun to finish? So it just goes back and forth. I'm usually doing at least one music associated task a day, at least. And yeah. And if I'm playing a gig, it's totally different at that point. If I'm traveling to play, everything's crazy. The life of being a self-employed musician is fun because it's almost always shifting and different. So I'm definitely a late riser. Yeah, 1,000%. I prefer to be. I'm trying to get better with my sleep schedule though, because I don't get enough sleep, and that's a problem. So I'm working on it. And I got like 8.5 hours of sleep last night, guys. That's huge for me. So that's true. 24/7 on the clock as a self-employed person. Absolutely. It's just like, what's next on the list of the never-ending to-do list, Currently no other harmonica song planned, but if you guys have any suggestions for really good harmonica songs that aren't incredibly hard, okay? Nobody say anything about Blues Traveler. I am not John Popper. Okay. Okay. Oh, I love that you're the most you're the user with the most views on YouTube, on our IMY2 YouTube. That's such a slay, and I love that for you. Get it. Get it, get it, get it. Aw, that's so sweet. Whenever I want to feel, I put on IMY2. Love you. Love me do. Love Me Do by the Beatles would be sick. It would be a lot of harmony stuff. I'd have to get Cal and Mike on it probably. So again, Michael, that one's up to you, bud. Do you or the boys go golfing? No, but we used to go to the driving range from time to time, and maybe we will again this spring. I'm actually like low key really good at golf. I don't know why, but I'd never played it before. And then Cal was like, "Let's go to the driving range, whatever." And I was like, "I've never picked up a golf club in my life," and I smoked him. So, and he's super competitive, so he hated that. Do you have a hidden talent? Well, that apparently. It was hidden to me even. I didn't even know that I was gonna be good at golf, and then I showed up and I was like driving him out of there. Another hidden talent of mine? I'm trying to think. Do I have any hidden talents? I love to show my talents. I'm a little peacock, so I don't know. Let's see. I'm really good at driving a four-wheeler. What else? Hidden talent, hidden talent, hidden talent. I don't know. Like I like a lot of artistic stuff. Law, you're good at acting. I did theater, so yeah, I guess that's kind of a hidden talent, but I do think to be a singer you need to kind of have like a base level of being an actor. Um so yeah, I guess acting. Do you cook? I do cook. That's a good little hidden talent for you. I do cook. I love to cook and bake and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I cook all the time. All the time. I like to cook for other people. It's really fun to cook for other people if I can convince them to eat my food. I like to like bake cookies for people at Christmas time, and I like to bake my pumpkin pie and Thanksgiving. And um, lately, I've been making my own coffee syrups. That's been a big thing for me. But yes, I love to cook. Dyeing my own hair, that's a talent. You're right. That is a talent. Ever go to Oregon beaches? No, but I want to go. Take me. I want to go. What's your favorite thing that you thrifted and where did you find it? Okay, favorite thing I've ever thrifted. I should have like a list probably. My favorite thing I've ever thrifted. I had a few really good finds. I did find these eggplant purple Uggs that I wear all the time that I'm obsessed with. They're an amazing find, incredible. Um, what else have I thrifted that I'm super, super proud of and I use all the time? Um, I've thrifted a few really good records, but like I thrifted a Stevie Wonder record that I really love. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say probably those Uggs because I wear them all the time. Oh no, you know what? My coat. My coat. My coat, my coat, my coat. I thrifted this amazing, incredible Tailbots long downy coat. Like it's got feathers in it and everything. It is the best winter coat in the world. And I'm always in it in the wintertime. It's all I wear because it's perfect. My problem in the wintertime is I get cold on the bottom half, right? Like I don't want to wear long johns. Okay. I want to be able to take the layer off and be cool if I'm in a warm place. This coat, it's just perfect. And it's really cute too. So that's nice. Anyway, that's probably my favorite. What is the first album you bought? Like ever in life? What's the first album I ever bought? Probably Britney Spears. And I think it was the second Britney Spears one, whatever that one's called, the gold one with Lucky on it. That one probably. Never popped over to the Netherlands, but came so close. I played a show that was literally like right on the border of Germany and the Netherlands, but I never got to go, which is super sad. And makes me sad. 3-story vintage thrift mall. Oh yeah, you should go and you should spend all day there. That's what I would do. What's your favorite dish to make for others? That's such a nice question. Okay. Let's see. Well, it depends on how many people there are. If there's a lot of people, like I want to make something sort of simple. So if there's a lot of people, it's usually a pasta dish. I make this like ricotta lemon pasta, so good, and that's really easy to make for a lot of people. I love making like a salmon, asparagus, couscous meal, stuff like that. Sorry, I had this thought in my brain about something my mom used to make for breakfast all the time that I just remembered and I need to make ASAP. Anyway, sidebar. But and if I'm baking, I love to make chai tea cookies for people. Banana bread, chocolate chip banana bread. Love that. Yeah. Mom made what she calls Bonfliestick. I don't know what that means, but it's like and I could be saying it wrong because it's German, but it's like a breakfast cash thing. And I just remembered it as I was talking about it because I was thinking about the things I make. And then I don't know why it came into my head because my mom would always make that for people for like when there was a lot of people for breakfast, she always made that. And I have literally not thought about it in years. And now I'm wondering, Deborah, if you're in the chat, why haven't you made that for me in years? We need to get back on that grind, Deborah. I don't know if she's in here. I could be just whatever. It means farmer's breakfast. It's like a breakfast hash thing. I don't know. How do you consistently have different, very cool outfits for your videos? Thrifting. That's how thrifting. When I'm thrifting, I will find like a shirt or something. Cause usually in what we do with our filming, like you can only see me like waist up most of the time. I mean, you can see a little below, but anyway. So I usually am like looking for like interesting and cool shirts. Oh, Deborah is in the chat. Girl, I want some Bonfliestick. Please. Please. Deborah, feed your daughter. Yeah, mom, come to Nashville now and make me some. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So like, sorry, this is so great. It's cracking me up. Yes, ma'am. Potato, onions, bacon, and eggs all together in the same pan. It's delicious. But anyway, so I'll like thrift and I'll find like a cool shirt that even honestly is not my style, but I'm like, that would look so good on camera. it would look amazing on camera. Or like we'll have a cover that we recently did. I'm like, oh, this would be incredible for this cover. Because sometimes I try to like dress according to the band or the times. Like if we're doing something 80s, like I want something that feels sort of 80s like. So it just like depends. But I do thrift a lot of stuff because like guys, I have too much clothes. So I don't need more clothes, frankly. But if I thrift it for like 60 cents, like I can be okay with it. And then I donate my stuff to the shelters. So yeah. Amount of coffee, that's a problem. It is heavenly, Loconius. It is heavenly. It's the best and it's simple, but it's delicious. And I need it in my life. I need to make it for the boys. A doctorate in music? Yeah, I believe you can. I mean, that would be to be like a professor of sorts, I would imagine. But yeah, I think you can get a doctorate in music. Couldn't be me, but just curious, do you ever have fun with switching up music styles? Yes, absolutely. I think it's fun. I think that's why the covers are so fun for us because it's like, we learn so much from each cover we do. You have to study the original artist and the songwriting and the production and everything. So it's made us better musicians. But yeah, it's like so fun because like I said, like I love 80s music. Like I love to do a 90s song and like we will do things from the 60s and 70s. And I don't know, it's just really fun. I think that also we end up like discovering a lot of amazing artists that maybe we didn't appreciate before. And then we'll do a cover and we'll be like, they are actually insane. I get it. So yeah, it's fun. If you had the ability to teleport for an entire day, where would you go? If I could just teleport somewhere for an entire day. I mean, right about now, as I'm looking at the ice outside, I would love to teleport somewhere warmer. Um, I don't know, like, I mean, do I get a teleportation pass all day? Because listen, if that's the case, I'm going everywhere. I'm traveling the world in one day. But if I was just like, I can only go to one place, it's just like my one thing, probably Greece. I've always really wanted to go to Greece. Or like, yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Greece. Yeah. See, now you guys are having like some really good suggestions and making me want to change my mind. Cause like Amsterdam would be sick. Little space cake. You know what I mean? That would be a good day. Yeah, it'd be a good day. I would never skip Amsterdam. I hear good things about Amsterdam, y'all. I don't know what you're talking about. But I also don't know what Utrecht is. I don't know if I said that right, but interesting. Yeah, we'll start to live stream stuff like that soon. We got to get into our new studio and get things going and then everything's going to change. So San Diego wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't be mad about that. Where in the world would you like to play with your band if you could choose any? I want to play everywhere. I mean, I think all of us want to play everywhere. But I would love to go to Australia, and I'd love to go back to Brazil. I really loved Brazil. We all did. Like, Brazil was so amazing. Everybody was so kind and welcoming there. Um, yeah. I assume the kids on your Miriam video are the 3 of you, but why is it called Miriam? Yes, the children in the videos are us. But it is called Miriam because it was written for Michael's first niece, Miriam, who he loves so much. And when she came along into the world, it just, makes you realize that kids are only young for so long. And we wanted to write a song about how much we love her and, how much she should cherish being a kid while she still is one. So very nostalgic song, but Michael was feeling some type of way after being blessed with his first niece. So it's a very sweet song and it's really cute. She knows it's her song. Like anytime it's played, she's like, "That's my song," because she's so grown now. But yeah, it's very cool. Bon Frühstück. That's what it is. Frühstück. When I was a kid, I said flea stick because I was a kid, I guess. But I haven't had it in so long. I love you too, Mom. Bye. Bon Frühstück. I struggle with that. Früh. Bon Frühstück. How was that, guys? What do you think? Okay. What's the most positive thought that keeps you motivated and you would use to inspire others? I mean, I don't have like a go-to or anything, I don't have a go-to thing, but I will say that I do fully wholeheartedly believe in being yourself. And I think that like that is like our whole point of being here is to figure out who we are and how to get in touch with ourselves and our passions and our interest. And I think I love to like motivate my friends around me to fully represent who they are, through and through, and to love others for being who they are, and to learn how to love themselves for being who they are, which is not easy. Okay, not easy at all. I can't even confidently say that I fully love myself, but it's a daily thing. Frühstück. I don't know how to read that. Frühstück. 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 Was that good? Frühstück. 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 So, Frühstück. Guys, it's so hard. Frühstück. Yes, farmer's breakfast. So then that means that Frühstück is breakfast? Is that right? Or is that farmer? Yeah, me pronouncing foreign words could be worth a whole video, honestly. Frühstück. 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 Is it Stück? Frühstück. Yes, you're right. I should just Google it. So yeah, okay, that's breakfast. Got it. Thank you guys. You're so nice. You're so nice to me. I don't want more snow. I hear that. I'm hearing that rumor and I don't believe. I refuse to believe, guys, because I don't want more. I have things that I have to do and things that are getting postponed because of all this snow. So like I can't do it. We can't do this. And in Nashville, like we can't take it because there's still so many people without power. So we need to get it together, you know? Yes, being around people speaking another language, I'm telling you, it really helps. Like you kind of understand the pronunciation of it because of that. Gut Gruß aus Germany. You know, I don't know why the power usually isn't like an issue. It's just the infrastructure of certain cities are not they're not like conducive or set up for this kind of weather. Like here in Nashville, we get a little snow, right? Like we'll get some snow, but we don't get ice. And ice when it's on the power lines, it you get an inch of ice, that's an inch of it's weighing on the power lines, right? It weighs down the power lines. Some cities have their power lines underground, like downtown Nashville does. But outside of that, we have power lines. So they're poles, and the lines connect from pole to pole. So yeah, like Nashville's just not prepared for this kind of thing. Like this, I've lived here for a long time. I've never seen anything like this before. But you know, trees are exploding and snapping and falling over onto power lines, things like that. And power lines are just totally collapsing. So yeah, there's a lot of people here that still don't have power, which is crazy. It's been like 5, 6 days now, and people still are like freezing in their homes. Luckily, it's starting to like warm up, but the power companies are still struggling to get everybody their power back. It's crazy. Yes, we do have power lines above ground. Not everywhere. Like a lot of cities have them underground, but where I am, yeah, they're above ground. I can see them out, outside. Yeah, I agree with you guys. Uh, hmm. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but um yeah, of course, there are places that have them underground too. But I'm talking about Nashville and a lot of other cities too, frankly. I mean, Texas got pummeled. Like, it's just insane. I know, like, my family in Virginia got a lot of snow and ice and all of that. So it's crazy. And the thing is, too, just in Nashville, like, this is not a place where you would normally invest in a generator because we never get storms like this. Like, it's very rare for us to get storms where we lose power like that. So, yeah. It's really, yeah, it is dangerous. Um, have fun at school. Be safe. Oh, I remember that first, winter in West Virginia. Honestly, it kinda reminds me of that because of the snow with the ice over it. Like, remember when we sled down that hill without even sleds because the ice was so thick? It reminds me of that. Yeah, yeah. Aw, thank you. I'm so glad you love our song, "Selfish Love." I love that one. Alright, guys, I think I'm gonna go. I've got some things I gotta get to today, but I love you, and I'm so glad we got to hang out and chill and do this again. I know it's been a minute, since we've done a live stream, so thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Um, I'm excited to show you the journey of moving into our permanent studio and everything, so look out for that. Um, yeah, we'll have a video out to you next week. Really excited for that too. Um, and thank you to anybody who donated to us today. Thank you so much. You're amazing. don't ever feel obligated to do that, but just know that all of that money goes right towards us making music. So I thank you very much for the support. But yeah, I'll keep in touch. I'll let you know how everything's going with the new studio. I'll give you all the info. Very excited about it. Can't wait to show you. For everybody dealing with the winter, stay warm, stay safe. Mowgli says he loves you too, and the boys too. But yeah, I love you, and I will see you soon. Everybody have a good day.